Hi you all, this is Lisa and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I will be cutting up my Sansevieria, better known as snake plant. When I first got this plant, all of this was one plant. And I wanted more plants, but I didn't want to pay for more plants. So I divided this plant and created this plant. And in that process, only thing you have to do is just take this entire plant out, and this part was off by itself on this plant when I first got it. So I thought I was just going to divide this part of the plant out of this, but turns out these two parts were connected. So I loosened the roots a little, I pulled on it and pulled on it, and then eventually it came loose, and I placed it in this pot, and it created another plant. And also, I just wanted one part of the Sansevieria to be just one statement in a pot. So next, I got this piece from this area of the plant, and I just snipped it here. And when I cut it, I placed it in this glass, and I set it in the sun, and it's been here for about a month and a half. And it's grown these roots. It's grown a lot of roots. So now it's time for me to plant it in this soil that I have here. And in this soil, I have just regular potting soil, and I also have some perlite. The perlite is used to help with the drainage so it won't get root rot. So now I'm going to make a spot here for my cutting. I'm going to use some water and wet the soil some. When you're taking a cutting and putting it in soil, you have to make sure that the soil is well hydrated, because if not, your plant would die. So I had to make sure I wet this area and make a little hole for the piece that I'm about to plant. And so here you can get a better look at the roots. A lot of good healthy roots on this plant. And you want to make sure that you don't bend the roots too much. Make sure they're comfortable and able to grow, but also make sure you get it deep enough that the plant can support itself. And once you get it in deep enough, press down gently around it and add more water. And you want, since it's a small pot, you want to make sure that you check it quite regularly to make sure that the water hasn't dried up in it. And that way your plant can be successful and grow. And you have, out of one plant, I've created 3 new plants. And so I want to propagate some more. So I cut from this part here, and if you can see, I cut it on an angle so it can match with the plant. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to cut on that same part that I cut before. I'm going to make an angled cut again, as so, and I'm going to place it in the water. And it should take around a month or more, actually, for more roots to resurface. And when you're doing this, I suggest that you are very patient, because sometimes, well, at first I thought it wasn't going to create roots. I thought I cut my plant for no reason, it's going to die. But I stayed patient and I watched it, and I started to see small little roots coming, and I got excited, and it created all of the other roots. And now I'll have 4 plants. I want to thank you for watching my video. I will ask you to like, Subscribe and comment if you have any questions, anything you want me to do, any other videos that you would like to see, and I will do them. Thank you.